A really common question we get is, should I increase my KiwiSaver contribution? So my answer, like a lot of times, is it depends. Generally, I would say that you want to put in the amount of money to get the maximum amount of free money back. So in a KiwiSaver example, that is put in enough to get the free money from the government and the money from your employer. But first up, the reasons for contributing more than 3%. Your future self is unlikely to regret you contributing more in retirement savings. By saving more, you'll likely have more to spend when you actually come to retire. It forces you to save. Because KiwiSaver comes out of your pay before it lands in your bank account, once you've set it up, it just happens, and generally, you just adjust to the pay that is in your bank account. And then the reasons against doing it. So there's no additional benefit as such. So unless your employer is going to contribute more to match you, there's no added incentive to contribute more. You're not going to get more money from your employer, there's no more government contribution, and unlike some other countries, we don't have a tax break to encourage you to save more into it. And your funds are locked in. So once you put them into KiwiSaver, there are really limited ways you can get it out. So with the two most common one being first home or retirement. It's relatively straightforward to invest outside of KiwiSaver now. So you can take the same money and do something similar, but it's flexible. So what to do? So if you're someone that knows the funds will be spent if they hit your bank account, increasing your KiwiSaver contribution at least just forces the saving to happen. Or if you're closer to having access to the funds, so that might be buying your first home or retiring, then the flexibility consideration is less important. If you've got relatively good self-discipline, you might want to consider either paying down debt, investing the money elsewhere to take advantage of the flexibility of being able to access it, or if you're lucky, being in a position to retire earlier. If you want to have a chat on any of this, feel free to get in touch.